Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. This is your first time here. Please hit the subscribe button and get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. I hope you liked last episode where we built up the farm and the animal production of the farm by creating some kind of templates for cattle, and we also did sheep as well. And oh wow, I really like these panoramas. Yeah, so we kind of did a lot of expansion, our industrial expansion in the last episode, and as a result we have a ton of residential to do, a lot of demand. And holy cow, look at this traffic. A little teaser for Friday's episode. All right, so in today's episode we are going to kind of look at some infrastructure planning, some city planning, and then also adding in some residential around there as well. Oh wow, look at that. Great view of the old town. Okay, well, let's hop out. And I wanted to start out over here because last episode, I realized that I put these incineration plants here to kind of help eliminate the garbage. But what I didn't do is I didn't click this button, which is empty to another facility. So I'm gonna have to do this to all of them. And then now our incinerators will be able to do it. So sorry if you left a comment. I am recording a bit far ahead this week. I know it seems like I say that all the time, that I'm recording far ahead. Well, it's unfortunately true because I am on vacation the week this is recording, and I want to take a bit of a break from everything going on in life, so recording a bit ahead of time. All right, so checking the boardwalk. This is something we can also look at doing in today's episode, because we did unlock a couple things a few episodes ago. So we'll start off with that while we look at what's going on with the garbage situation. Oops, that's not where we need to go. We need to come into this section, look at nature reserve, and we need to add in some new assets that we got, like the lookout towers, which is the whole reason why I got this why I wanted to do a nature reserve over here, is because these lookout towers are so cool. And now you can kind of look out over the bay. We also have a smaller one as well. So this is something that we can add in somewhere else. I don't think there would really be a lookout tower over here. Perhaps like a bird watching tower is a better kind of term for that. Let's get a bigger one over here, and we'll place it right alongside like that. And that shouldn't have increased the value of this area too much, or sorry, the entertainment. Oh wow, it did. That was 324. Okay, well, now we just wait. And we also should probably look at adding in a maintenance facility eventually. Oh, and some policies. Advertisement campaign. Advertise the park throughout the city to have more visitors. Costs $200 a week. Well, that's a pretty good idea. Main park. Mark the park as the main attraction in your city to make it even more attractive to tourists. If you have several parks with the policy, they are all equally attractive. Well, of course, we want that. Fine for fireworks. Well, perhaps we will save that for a little bit later. Night tours, that could be cool. Alright, that doesn't matter. Recycle garbage. Decrease garbage consumption by by 20% for the nature reserve. Okay, we'll do that because why not, right? Alright, so something else I wanted to touch on before we do some more infrastructure city planning is I wanted to look at some of these policies. So it's something that I forgot to do a little while ago after we built this interchange here, is I want to make sure trucks don't use this interchange. Let's see, I don't know. Yeah, returning to facility. So the truck is going along Queen Street here. That's not something I really want to happen. So I'm going to take a quick look at this section here. So the Bathurston waterfront includes all of this section. And I'm kind of thinking maybe we shouldn't have this block as a part of the Bathurston waterfront. Yeah, okay. So we're going to see a bit of commercial, oh no, a bit of commercial rezoning here, because The Bathurston waterfront has organic and local produce. I really only want that in this little section here. Just a couple buildings, you know? You know what? I think I'm just going to make sure that the street isn't part of this because I want Oliver Street to be available for trucks. Because, I say that because what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw on a theme here. Oh, no, a policy. City planning. And I'm going to click Old Town, so only residents and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles. So this kind of bans trucks, I believe, or heavy traffic ban. Make sure there are optional routes available because businesses in the city need to send and receive deliveries. No heavy transport vehicles allowed. Does not affect highways. Okay, so I think this will work. We'll kind of start with this and we'll see what happens here, and we'll see if we need to readjust it. But that is one thing that I really wanted to have in this section. And then there are a couple other ones that I was looking at getting. Perhaps it's more in this section. Education boost, that's probably a good idea, but it's pretty small. Recycling, we're going to put that on like a city-wide kind of section. Yeah, I think that could be a good idea. Educational blimps. Switch advertisements and blimps to be educational posters to boost city education slightly. No cost. Oh, cool. Recycle plastic. Yeah, there's lots of stuff we can do here. Oh, there it is. Prefer parks. So tourists in the area choose to visit parks more often, but it does cost a bit more than park maintenance as well. That's something we could look at doing because this does house the nature reserve that we're kind of doing. And we can also look at doing that eventually. But I didn't want to, I just wanted to get that heavy traffic ban on this section because what I want to look at doing is a city-wide policy to make it a bit more realistic to Canada. And that is, oh, we just passed it. Recreational use. It does increase the police budget a bit, but that is something that is legal in Canada. And then I also wanted to add the recycling as a permanent policy for the city as well. And we'll look at other stuff in the future. All right, so we'll kind of let that go for a little bit. And as we see, the garbage is already kind of going down a bit. If we click this, oh my goodness, look at this, eh? Yeah, this is going to be a mess for a little while. We might have a bit of a garbage issue for a little bit. Okay, here's what we're going to do is we're going to add another one in. We're going to add it right over here. We are getting pretty close to our residential zone here. So that is something to look out for. But that's actually hilarious. Look at them all. So silly. Okay, let's actually focus up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at getting another bridge from over here somewhere. Perhaps right beside the rail line. We might not use this one. And we'll look at establishing a bit of a section over here for some residential on the other side of the river. Okay, so let's look at some bridges. We used this one last time, which is the green one. Whoa, did not mean to actually click that. Yeah, there it is, the green one. So we look at using the European 2-lane. That doesn't really work in this situation. The 3-lane viaduct, 4-lane truss bridge. Okay, let's try to get a better look at this. Yeah, I mean, that could work in this situation. This is going to be a pretty major road here. What we can do is we can connect it right up to here. And then it would be kind of like a main line here. We could also go back and connect it to this one as well because it starts our kind of one-way system. But this would probably be an older industrial bridge. And those ones don't really work for it. I don't need to use the new ones because we have a fantastic option, which is my favorite bridge in the whole darn game, which is this one. And I don't think it's going to really work beside the rail line here. So I think we'll have to look at connecting it here. So it's this bridge. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make it ground level for a tiny bit, just to there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh no, just move it here. Come on, move it. And I'm just going to make sure we are only clicking that. I'm going to bring it to the same height. And then this will be like our launch right here into a bridge. And I want to make sure we have an even size. So let's go with 2 little things here. There we go. And then we'll hit the ground like that. And what I want to do is I want to grab all these nodes and I want to say this height. Okay, so something we might have to do here is look at elevating. There we go. Elevating this section right here and here. Yeah, I think we'll have to do that. This is also going to start getting busy, so I'm going to preemptively do a bit of traffic fix right here and ground level. There we go. Get some 4-lane traffic through here. I think we'll leave that. And this one we'll preemptively do as well. Yeah, we'll just get the whole thing. I think this is oh, this is the main street, isn't it? Yeah, okay. This we'll have to switch up. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to run some dedicated turning lanes down here. Just gonna swing down the whole road like so. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. And we want to make sure we don't have traffic lights over here as well. So I don't want traffic lights on this. Whoa, look at this, eh? Okay, well, I think we spotted that. And let's make sure that we have the dedicated lanes that we were talking about before. Or we can also just hold Alt down and scooch it down. There we go. And traffic lights is what we're doing. No traffic lights. The one place I can see a traffic light perhaps right here and right off the bridge. I mean, the traffic light could be good in this situation as well. All right, so then we'll just use some yield signs. There we go. Yield. Yield. Oh, that was a light, wasn't it? It was. Okay, I won't do the rest. All right, so we got this beautiful bridge, which just looks gorgeous. Kind of thinking we probably should have continued it on a bit farther, but perhaps what we can do is look at centering it by using Move It here. So I'm going to use click here, I'm going to hold Alt down, and I'm just going to drag this right into the middle of the river. Yeah, that works. And then from here, we need to get it to ground level at some point. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue. Actually, I'm going to grab that node only, and I'm going to say to terrain height. There we go. That's a pretty good slope, actually. And then we're going to connect it up with this road right over here. Just like that. And then This is actually going to be a bit of a nicer road, I believe. So we'll start off with just the normal road without any grass or anything like that. And we're going to continue this across the train track here. We'll let it be a connection for now. We'll probably change it once we start getting train stuff going. And then we also have a connection to this road as well. Now this is going to be a bit interesting because this is going to start getting pretty heavy, and something I want to make sure that we do is use node controller. And I'm just going to swing this out a bit. We're going to use blue, but we can't. Okay, so that's as far as it's going to go. We're going to upgrade this to a bit of an asymmetrical highway here. So we're just going to switch that around like so, and then this like that as well. And we're going to continue this right up to, oh, look at this. Got a bridge opportunity here, so we'll make this elevated and flip that around. Yeah. Oh, this should be a ground level. Yeah, and then we have our dedicated turning lane here. And this is going to go all the way over to here. So we're not going to do any more with the dedicated lanes. So we'll just kind of leave it like this for now. And we're going to have to go back to node controller here and just swing. Let's just do this. Make it a pretty wide intersection here. Except this one will pull forward. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, and then we will come back with traffic manager, and we'll give dedicated turning lanes. And we could throw a light on this as well. It already has one. We'll let it kind of go for a little while, and we'll see if it needs it. And we'll come back and we'll detail on our traffic video maybe. We'll kind of connect these lines up because it's not really that important. But, oh, here's our windmill that I added in temporarily. Looks like it's staying. All right, so we have a pretty cool little section here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go from here all the way down to about there. We're just going to make it a smooth slope. Nice. And then we're going to use our leveling tool here. And we're just going to smooth it out. I'm actually going to extend this out a bit. And then we're going to come back over here with a smooth and just smooth it out like so. It's a bit more natural. We'll do the same thing over here. All right, and then this, since we're not using this as a bridge anymore, we can pull it back a bit. And perhaps we can do something else with this. But anyways, I really like this bridge. I think it's a really unique bridge that isn't used enough. So anyway, so we got that in place. We've done like literally nothing this episode. My apologies. Okay, so we got Ashland Street, and this is just a normal road. And we are going to continue it. There we go, straight road. To follow the grid and connect it up like so. So this road, if I'm not mistaken, is the same as this one, and it matches the grid line that we currently have from our other, from Bathurston and Pakenhampton. So that is interesting to have. And also bring this over and connect it like so, and then it can die right here. Actually, I don't think it should come that close at all. Okay. And we need to try to maintain this grid as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab our rural road here. I'm going to pause the game. And just going to draw a line out to there. And then... Oh, darn. There we go. And then just delete it. So now we are continuing our little grid here. And then we're going to come back to our 2-lane road like this. We're going to upgrade it. And then continue to build it out. And we're just going to use this area as a bit of residential. Ooh. Oh no. This is my pet peeve with this game. Okay, so at least we know that we are pretty close. Yes, we're not exact, so something somewhere is a bit off, and that's fine. As long as we are relatively the same, I'll be okay with it. Okay, so I'm just gonna let the game run because we are running out of money. Not really running out, as in we have no money, but we've been spending lots of money with the bridges and stuff, and all my little silly pet peeves. All right, so this one is not going to connect to the rail line. Neither is that one, and we'll just make that road die there, and then as well as over there. We might leave this open on this side and then run a road right alongside like so. Yeah, I think this works. If anything, this is like an access road. Alright, so let's put it to this height. Just want to. That's okay. Let's do it manually. Alright, so not the biggest neighborhood, but I think it's going to work just to kind of help grow the population a bit out this way. So I'm just going to fill that in like so. And like that. And then I don't want any zoning on this road here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the zoning adjuster. I'm going to right click like that. Yeah. And then there shouldn't be any zoning on this road either, in my opinion. At least right here. And this also gives us an opportunity to zone in a bit more over this way. And then something that we can do as well is a little bit of a dirt path like this. Oh, that's paved. That's fine. Perhaps we redraw this road, and I'll move this right in the middle here. Actually, I'll just redraw it because it's going to mess up the zoning. There we go. And then now I think this is actually probably better if we put it this way. Alright, we're actually going to get a bit of commercial along this road, but the way this is going to work, since we've kind of already de-zoned this, is that the stores are going to be on this side of the road, and that is something that I think is actually a really good idea. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll get another road like this down a bit so we get a bit more zoning. Just connect up like that. There we go. And we'll continue this idea a bit. I'm going to pull Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna pull this one over so that there is a connection for pedestrians. And we'll do the same thing over here. And I'm also going to pull this down to about there. Alright, and then we're going to come back with our pathways. And we're just going to connect up like that. Okay, that works for me. And we'll get a pathway right here. Alright, let's turn guidelines off for this. I want it exactly right here. Okay, that works with me. And the reason why I'm leaving this down here is because we might get a walking path down and around like that eventually. But this is going to work out perfectly like that. We're going to move it here to just hold Alt down while you do it so you don't make a mistake that I just made. Alright, and it looks like that's already connecting. And then we'll just continue this alongside the highway like that for a bit longer. And now we have lots of walking connections. Alright, so we're going to use this street right here as a main connection for our water system. And we'll bring it down right like that. And over, like so. Alright, we'll actually just bring this one over just a bit more, and then we'll connect up over there. Alright, so I'll put it on 3-speed here, and we'll just continue zoning this area a bit more. Actually, I'm going to use the zoning adjuster tool one more time. And here it is. I'm going to right click here, right click, put it back. Okay, I was hoping we would get another little section there, but that's fine. Alright, and then we're going to come through here and add in a bit more zoning that we've kind of freed up. And I did not mean to leave that off. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. And we'll just get some houses right along here like this. Actually, don't mind the single houses. I know a lot of people don't like the single houses, but I don't mind them. Alright, so we'll get that, and then we'll get some storefronts right in here. And we'll just kind of look at decorating this little area with a couple trees. I think that's where the single house was, but that's fine. And then we'll get a couple trees in this area. Yeah, okay, so we built a bit of a neighborhood over here. We should probably have made this a bit of a district first. That's fine, though. We can always come back and name it. I actually didn't come up with a name for this district before I started building it. So I think I'll pull from my names before tomorrow's episode for this district, Park District for now. And you know what? I think we'll just name it Bathurston East. And we have Bathurston Park, Bathurston Waterfront. Oh, East. Jeez, West. Alright, so we got that in place. A little community over here with some new bridges. And then we'll kind of also look at doing something similar for this side. So, oh, I want this, all these guidelines back on. So I'll bring it out to there, and then we'll bring this one all the way out to the end like that. And we'll just add one more block in Mary Brown Street. If you're from Ontario, you know. It's a chicken place in Ontario called Mary Brown's. It might be somewhere else, I don't know. All right, so let's get a little bit of pavement right here, connect up. And this should probably be a pedestrian crossing light. But let's see if we can do that with node controller. Let's go with a custom. Shouldn't be a middle node, right? That would just continue it. I guess in a way that kind of works because there shouldn't be people crossing there, but there are people crossing there. Bend doesn't work. Stretched. U-turn. Custom. Okay, I'll just reset it to default here. You know what, we'll leave it at middle node because people shouldn't really be crossing there. They should be crossing down to the lights, just one block over. All right, and then we will upgrade, oh, excuse me. We'll upgrade this to with road with trees, or grass, sorry. Yeah, right about there, that works. And then I think this can also be grass as well. Oh, geez, okay. I just screwed everything up, didn't I? Okay, let's go back here. Look at the zoning. Ah, darn. Sorry, I'm still new to this mod. Okay, so we need zoning over here. This was commercial. This is going to be commercial. And then we also need to get rid of zoning over here. We'll get rid of zoning all along this avenue. Okay, and then this will be commercial. So, but a bit of a different kind of build here, right? But I kind of like it. And then this will be a 4-lane through here. We'll come back with some traffic manager. I don't mind the light there at all, actually. Oops. Don't mind the light there. Delete. No lights over here, and dedicated turning lanes. There we go. Okay, and then we will leave it at that. We'll let that kind of zone in. And we're definitely going to need to get some type of school out this way, but I think the last thing we're going to do, because I really want to, is right from here, we're going to build a pedestrian bridge. Well, you know what? People can just walk on this, right? I think it would be a good opportunity to get it maybe beside the rail. I just want to keep playing. That's the crux of it. All right, let's. Which one is this again? Okay, we've already used that one a couple times. This one seems a bit more realistic for this sense. Sorry. There we go. Connected like that. And I'm going to pause the game here. And I just use nodes. And then I'm going to about here. Okay, come on. Let's click and drag from here. Just grab them all. That's fine. And I say I want it at this height. Okay. Never mind. One more time. Let's go from here. We'll raise it up. Come home. Connect in like that. And then we'll just connect up like that. Okay, that works. And then I'm just gonna actually grab this bridge. And I'm gonna move it over a bit, like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab these three, and I'm gonna do the same thing we did with the industrial bridge here. Just gonna move it right into the center. And then we're gonna use move it here to kind of just readjust things ever so slightly. Like that. Okay. Very nice. I'm gonna grab these three nodes again. I'm gonna say get to the same height as the rail. And this one shouldn't be raised up a bit. And then same with this one. Oh, no. Never mind. Alright, well, we'll kind of let that go for a little bit. And I know we went way over time again, but, you know, when you love playing this game, it's really hard to stop. So, okay, don't like that. We will just, oh, look at that. Look how many people are using it. That's fantastic. Bring this out a bit more and come in like so. Never mind. No, I want it to be ground level. There we go. And then we'll just kind of move this in. That works. All right, well, hope you have a great day, everyone. And I'll catch you next time in the next episode of Brockton County.